But now we can make a giant Poppit and drop it. The little rocks are gonna pop. So it may or may not break the seal and open up this soda can. I don't know yet, but I'm eager to find out. So let's do it. Alright, giant Poppit versus rat trap. I'm gonna aim for the center as I already said. If I miss, it's not my fault, guys. Sometimes I suck at shooting. But here goes. What's up, pranksters? Welcome back. And yes, what I have in front of me are some Poppits. We played with them before, and we had a lot of fun. These can be intimidating at times because they make a loud popping sound, especially us because we've made giant Poppits before. They were pretty loud and they caused a big mess. So in this video, we'll be doing basically the same thing. But in this video, it'll be Poppits versus other household items. For example, I've been wondering, what would happen if I made a large Poppit and have it face off against a soda can? I basically just want to know if it'll crack the seal or not. So that's what we're going to do in this video. We're also going to have Poppits versus a bag of hot Cheetos and versus a mouse trap. Actually, this is a rat trap. It's pretty big. So we're going to make giant Poppits and see who wins. I honestly just want to see what happens. So before we begin, guys, let's make sure that you guys are subscribed to this channel with the bell notifications turned on. That way you guys know when I upload my next video. Let's get started. Check it out. So basically, you guys know how we do these giant Poppits, right? We take out the Poppits from inside the box. There's usually 50 per bag, and there's 2 bags inside the box, so there's like 100 total Poppits. We're gonna undo each Poppit and take out the little rocks and accumulate them, just like we've done in previous videos, like this one right here. And once we have a lot of those little rocks, we can make our giant Poppit. So let's get started with that. Here are the little rocks, guys. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but that's 50 Poppits there. So we're gonna make a giant Poppit, and for that we'll be using some wax paper. So all we do, guys, is dump all the little rocks on the center of the wax paper. You gotta do this very slowly and cautious because these are very sensitive and they can easily pop. So now we're gonna center all the Poppits, like I said, and then start making the giant Poppit. So this one will look like the little ones. It's gonna have a tail. It's gonna have a fat head. So it should look something like this, guys. Again, don't add a lot of pressure as you're building the Poppit because it will pop and we don't want that just yet. Because it is time consuming having to undo every single Poppit. It's not fun. I myself like to tie these so it's easier. And there it is, guys. There's our giant Poppit. We'll put it to use right now. Let's find out if a giant Poppit will open up a bag of chips. So I got a bag of hot Cheetos right here. Notice that all bags, before they're opened, they have air inside. It's like 80% air and just 20% chips. What a ripoff, right? Well, anyway, we're gonna try to tighten the bag so it becomes super fat. So I'll be using some tape for that. I'm just gonna pinch it and then tape it. So now it's like super fat. And our aim is to hit the top of the chips and see if the Poppit will actually open it. So let's find out. Let's see what happens. Oh, wow. Not even, guys. Is that a little opening I see? Barely a little slit on there. Yep, not impressed though. Here it is. You guys can clearly see that opening right there. But again, I'm not impressed. For this test that we're about to do right here, guys, we're not gonna make a giant Poppit and throw it on top of the seal and see if it cracks. What we're gonna do is we're gonna take some of the little rocks and cover the top of the soda can with them. Just like this. Alright, guys. So I've only accumulated most of them on the seal part. So take a look right here, guys. Notice that the Poppits are just on the part where the seal is at. So now we're gonna put a piece of tape over it. Like so. I know guys, it seems strange, but you'll see what I'm talking about right now. You'll see where I'm going with this. So basically guys, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the soda can, flip it upside down, and drop it. The little rocks are gonna pop, so it may or may not break the seal and open up the soda can. I don't know yet, but I'm eager to find out, so let's do it. I'm gonna have about 6 inches, half a foot up from the counter, and I'm just gonna let it drop. Okay, so they popped. It's all dark, so let's remove the tape. Apparently it didn't pop because otherwise we'd have the soda coming out. But it did damage the can, it seems like. Alright, let's remove the tape. And I'm not sure if this little bump right here was caused by the actual drop that it hit, or was it the Popits that caused it. But regardless of that, the Popits still failed because they didn't crack the seal, so the soda remains unopened, and so far the Popits haven't really shown that they are strong enough. Here's an alternative to you guys. If you guys don't want to go through the long process of having to undo every single Popit, here's an easier way guys. Take out all the Popits. So open up the little bag, take them all out, and just cut off the tails of every single Popit. And the reason why is because the tails actually provide some padding. That's why they do this on purpose, because they don't want them to pop in the box. They want you to individually pop them. So I'm gonna remove the tail of every single one of these guys. All you guys gotta do is just cut it off. Like that, see? And now you remove the tail and it's less padding. So do that to every single one of them, and it's not that hard guys. You can go through these really quickly in less than 2 minutes and you'll be done. See how simple that is? So that's what we're gonna do to every single one of them. I had to put them in a separate bowl, but now we can make a giant Popit, and we'll see if it's better than the other one. So again, we're gonna go get our wax paper, dump out all the Popits, and then again, like we've been doing, we're gonna make our giant Popit. Just like that. And again, I'll be using some string to tie everything together. We're gonna test this out, see if it really works, see if it's better this way and easier, or if the other method is better, where we take out the little rocks from each individual Popit. So we're gonna throw this up in the air and see what's gonna happen. So here goes. Alright, it seems like nothing pretty much happened. What a disappointment. I was expecting it to have a bigger bang, but it seems like not all of them popped. Let's see. Yep, there's still some that haven't popped yet. So I don't like this. I'm very disappointed. So here's the rat trap we'll be working with. It's a pretty basic one. I've actually removed one of the springs just because I think it's already too powerful and we don't need it to be that powerful. I just want to see how it looks when the Popit hits the rat trap. So I'm going to activate the rat trap like so. And then I'm going to throw a giant Popit on the center and we'll see what happens. Alright, giant Popit versus rat trap. I'm going to aim for the center as I already said. If I miss, it's not my fault guys. Sometimes I suck at shooting. But here goes. Oh wow, I cannot believe the Popit didn't even set off the rat trap. How disappointing is this? Very disappointing. In previous videos, the Popits have done so well, but this video, they haven't done anything. All they're doing is making messes, but not really doing what I thought they would do, which is again, very disappointing. So far, the Popits have failed at everything. Every single test that we've put in front of them, they failed. They haven't succeeded at anything yet in this video. Hopefully though, with this balloon, it will be a different story. I just don't see the Popit not bursting this balloon. So definitely I can see it happening. At least the Popit will go with a win, not with all losses, right? So here goes. I'm gonna drop it on the balloon and see what happens. All right, here goes. Oh, okay, it bounced off. I guess I'm gonna have to use some force and throw it. Wow. I just can't believe it, guys. What happened was that the Poppit hit the balloon, it bounced off, and it hit the side of this tray right here. So, Poppit was a complete failure with every single one of the tests we put out today. I'm willing to bet that even a little Poppit will pop that balloon. Let's see. Nope. Nope. Nah, they just bounce off, guys. What a loser. Oh, and that time I missed. I actually hit the side of the tray, but I think what happened was I hit the tray and the little rocks bounced off, and the little rocks were the ones that popped the balloon because they were pretty sharp. We can test out that theory right now. Let's do it again. I'm gonna go for the side of the tray and let's see what happens. I threw like 5 Poppits on there. Here it goes. Here's 10 Poppits. Oh, maybe I just got lucky with that other one. Nope. So at least the little ones are doing the job, unlike the giant ones. So for this instance, the little one did more than the giant Poppit. So what should my next Poppits video be? Should I put it up against some slime? Who would win, a giant Poppit or slime or something else? Let me know in the comments below, guys. Give me some suggestions and I might just do that. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. I hope you already gave this video a big like and that you subscribe to this channel with the bell notifications turned on. I'll be seeing you pranksters in my next video. From about 2 feet up, I'm gonna let this drop. We'll see what happens to this piece of paper. Here goes. Then we'll find out who really is stronger, the fidget spinner or the Poppit. Oh, wow.